Hello, my lovely subs, and welcome back to another Pickacard reading. Today's Pickacard reading is a really exciting one. This is going to be who your next long-term partner is going to be, and some physical characteristics, some initials, what you guys can expect to encounter throughout this relationship, all the good details, and yeah, so let's just get started. We have group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, group number 4, and group number 5. Go ahead and you can pause the video now if you would like to make your selection, and then you can refer down to the timestamps below. Sorry guys, Mercury retrograde is making me a little bit slow. But you guys can refer to the timestamps below for your reading, and I'm super excited to dive in, so let's go. All right, so if you selected this little cute dingly earring that's very boho, then this is your reading about who your next long-term partner is going to be. Sorry, I'm adjusting my mic. So we have, I'm just going to describe what I have placed out here. So we have a light attribute, a dark or shadow attribute, general themes like astrologically that are going to be affecting this connection or present throughout the connection. This is information about the person specifically, like physical characteristics and potentially what they are like, personality traits, what they're, and also potentially what they have gone through in the past before meeting you. And then these cards here are all about like what you guys are focusing on in this connection and like potential obstacles. And this one right here is mainly just for obstacles, or if you guys have to deal with any sort of issues in the connection, which is very interesting. That there is 4 cards about healing here. I'm definitely getting strong empath vibes. This is a very nurturing person. It's also a very intelligent person. I do think this person probably suffers from a little bit of anxiety and just overthinking situations, because I do think this person with the 7 of Wands here has had to, they haven't had it easy. They've kind of had a rough go of things, but through, like purification through pain, this person has become very strong, but they also have had to fend off a lot of people, and they probably are more of a solitary person, because this person, when you meet them or right before you meet them, is going to be going through a period of healing or rest, and they may not even have been looking for a connection when you guys meet. And I'm seeing that it's very possible that this is a vibe that both of you guys are going through, because the main obstacle or like focus of this relationship here is healing, and we have the 4 of Swords twice, which is all about healing. And so I think that both of you guys are, have seen your fair share of douche canoes in the love department, and you guys are really, I'm getting the sense that it's going to be hard for both of you to open up, or you guys might both be fairly guarded, but I do see this, I'm feeling very soulmate vibes, because we do have the star here. I'm seeing a lot of imagery of like the infinity symbol, as well as like this being a spiritual connection, because you guys are both on a healing journey, which is a spiritual journey. And Virgo is also about like health and healing. So like I said, this connection is very like, although you guys might be dealing with heavy issues, it's bringing a lot of light into your life, and shining light on your guys' shadows, but not in a bad way, like not that like necessarily like that triggering and purging and all of that stuff, but really, learning more about yourself and learning how to kind of harness this Mars energy. That's what I'm getting, because I feel like both of you guys are just so used to fending other people off, and you guys have both kind of decided that at this time in your life you're walking away from unfulfilling connections, unfulfilling situations. I can feel the anxiety in this pile, like literally like shaky like breath. Like I think you probably make this person very nervous, so you guys are both nervous around one another. Kind of like I feel like you guys just don't want to like misstep or say the wrong thing with the Knight of Swords here. And I feel like that might be an issue in this connection. Like, I feel like there might be this tendency to maybe be afraid of vocalizing your needs because you don't want to burden the other person. And this is another thing that you guys are learning how to do in this connection, because I think that, I mean, especially if both of you guys have struggled with like codependency in the past or things like that, you may have kind of flipped the script and become really self-reliant recently, and you almost like, exactly, like you just don't want to burden other people. So I think this connection is going to start off fairly slow, because we do have the Page of Pentacles here, and Virgo also can tend to be somewhat of a slow energy, but we do have a very strong physical attraction here with the Mars card, which is, you know, all about that, like that driving force and like sexual energy and like the root chakra. And I feel like you guys are really going to achieve great things in this connection, because we do have the King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles is reflecting on like the Five of Pentacles and is like, I never want to go back to that. So what do I need to do? Like, and I think that's why this person you know, has been kind of in like a cocoon of sorts, or like a reclusive stage, or even a hermit phase with that Virgo before you guys meet. And they're trying to figure out how to have a connection, you know, be interdependent with someone, while also like allowing themselves to like rest and bringing in that self-care. Like, this is a very, like I said, a healing connection for the both of you, which is quite beautiful, really. Like, the only obstacle I really see this person having is their tendency to like overthink or overanalyze. And I think that this is like on both of your guys' part. There could be hypervigilance on both of you guys, just because, you know, you have been scorned in love in the past. For some of you have been cheated on in the past. And this is kind of potentially manifested itself as maybe some form of like CPTSD, where you're like chronically on edge, and even like some people, when they've been really traumatized, they will like avert their eyes to certain behaviors and ignore red flags on purpose, because they don't want to have another Eight of Cups moment. But I feel like this connection is really going to bring in this like brutal honesty, and like you're gonna see everything for what it is, because you guys are both coming into an alignment and a better understanding of like your own self-worth and things related to the solar plexus chakra. And I think that both of you guys are spiritual, which is amazing, and really hard to find nowadays. So I think that that's just awesome. One thing I am seeing with like this challenging card over here is like the name of it is The Princess Who Never Smiled. Also, there's a lot of fours here, so this is definitely going to be a long-term connection, which makes me happy, because you guys clearly deserve it. You've put in the work and like the spiritual work to earn this type of connection. The only thing that I can see is more you guys might kind of just get stuck in like the monotony of like the day-to-day kind of, you know, your routines, which is very Virgo. Also, you guys could have like your composite sun in Virgo, and maybe like your composite risings in like Mars or Sagittarius or something fiery. Like, I do think that you guys are going to look very good together. You guys are going to look like a true pair. You guys are also going to challenge each other like mentally. Like, you guys are going to be very well matched intellectually, and that kind of feeds into this issue of like needing to bring more fun into the connection. So it's like, kind of don't let the spark die. That's kind of what I'm like hearing. Because oftentimes, you know, like the Four of Swords is literally like a chill vibe, like it's a very chill. And also with the Five of Pentacles, you guys both may have had like a lack mentality or like suffered financially in the past. But Spirit's really wanting you guys to like, you know, bring that youthful spirit of Mars, which is Leo energy, back into this connection, like date each other, like never stop dating each other. Yeah, it's also, we have like the red string of fate here. So definitely high vibe soulmate vibes I'm getting here. And so for your person's light attribute, we have the student, which this is a very grounded energy for me. I'm getting strong like earth sign vibes all over this reading. So this person could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm also seeing Aquarius. Like, yeah, there's heavy Aquarius here. There's Virgo, Libra with that Two of Swords. Yeah, strong earth and air as well as fire. I'm not really seeing much water. Like maybe one of you guys has like a Scorpio or like Pisces moon or something. Like there's like an undercurrent. So with the light attribute here, it says humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. And I kind of feel like this connection, like it really could be lifelong. And you guys are always going to keep challenging each other and pushing each other to be the best like versions of yourself, and pursue those things that like maybe, you know, you thought that you couldn't in the past with this Five of Pentacles. Like I said, it's just a very progressive relationship. And it has like a driving force behind it, which is like spirit. Like I feel like spirit's really like, is like a call to action, to manifest. And like this could, like there, I don't have the Four of Wands. I mean, and I hesitate to say, like, could it be like twin flame connection? Either way, it could be like an ascension partner or just a high level soulmate that is helping usher in this age of Aquarius and helping other people through some mutual project that you guys work on together, or even just through like teaching others because you guys are permanent students. And then for this person's shadow attribute, which I feel like you probably also have this, it's the rescuer. So it assumes that the rescued will reciprocate, and keeps the rescued ones needy. So I definitely see that both of you guys are givers, you know, this person in particular, and that is definitely why this person has ended up in the Four of Swords. Because I think maybe in your case, well, one or both of you guys, this could apply. Just like take it as it resonates. Like I think one of you guys has kind of given and given and given and gotten nothing in return from like other relationships. And I think that one of you guys, like potentially this person, has kind of given a lot of themselves and not only not gotten things in return, but been scorned in love. Just because I do think this person has kind of somewhat of like a harsh, like hard exterior. Like I think that they're like very attractive. Like Mars people are very like, you know, seductive and desirable, but I think that this person, like they just like, they take their time with things now. Like they're very cautious. They don't want to rush into things. If anything, I feel like passion is almost kind of like a red flag for this person, like an overly passionate connection, because I think it reminds them of their past, and that can also relate to you as well, because they don't want to be, you know, like used for like their money or their status or like their body, you know, like they want a true spiritual, like tantric connection with someone, something real and long term. So as far as physical characteristics, I definitely think this person could have like medium toned skin, like light brown skin, potentially dark hair. Somebody might have dreadlocks here, but definitely I'm sensing a lot of brunette energy here. I mean, there is like this girl has like a short like pixie cut that looks kind of like lilac. So I don't know if one of you guys has like red or like lilac hair. I am picking that up here. This person is really going to want to communicate with you, and it might even be too much at times. And I think that that's another thing is the Four of Swords is like, fours do speak of boundaries in certain ways. So, you know, it's just really getting comfortable, like asserting like what you need in a relationship and really having an equal partnership. And that's kind of what I see as being like the gist of this relationship. So that's really nice, pal number one. I hope that you guys can identify who this person is, and let me know down in the comments below if you feel like maybe you even know who this person is. But yeah, I love you guys so much, and if you're interested in booking personal with me, you can visit my website, which is prettyyoungtarot.com, or shoot me an email at prettyyoungtarot@gmail.com. But I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next pick a card. Bye. Alright, hello group 2. If you chose this strange ring I think I got in like middle school, this is your reading. First and foremost, I think it's important to note that this, if there was ever a twin flame pile, I would probably say it's this one. Because we have the Magician here with that infinity symbol, we have the Four of Wands, classic twin flame, the Lovers, twin flame, Aquarius. You know, a lot of twin flames are here to usher in the age of Aquarius to help raise the vibration of the universe. And yeah, so let's dive in. Up here we have a light attribute, a shadow attribute of your person, kind of just information about your person, and then your connection, what you can expect in the connection, and 2 astrological influences that are going to be really present, and then a potential obstacle or, you know, energy that is going to need to kind of be like worked on throughout the connection. So first and foremost, you could be a male watching this, or obviously you don't have to be, but this is we have the Goddess card here for the light attribute, and it says the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. So regardless male or female, this person is going to be very attractive, as well as just very sensual and in tune with their body, and they probably eat really well and treat themselves really well. You know, this person is definitely very in tune with their feminine energy, and they, you know, I mean, they don't even have to try to be beautiful. This could be you too. You just are, and it shines through you because you have such like an innate wisdom and vitality to you. Also, we have the Queen of Wands here, that just like is magnetic. There's something like, you know, just something so, like, you have that je ne sais quoi, right? That very beautiful, just effervescent, angelic, and attractive, positive vibe to you. Or this could be them, right? So just take it as it resonates. Or this could be a same-sex relationship as well, but either way, this person, you're going to be instantly attracted to them. There's going to be a very strong magnetism, and as we know, like twin flames, this is very common. It, you know, kind of is what jumpstarts the whole thing. So for this person's shadow attribute, we do have the storyteller. So it says making up tales that harm others. And I don't think necessarily that this person is like a straight up liar, because we don't have anything that's indicated here except for like, I mean, the Magician can be a manipulative energy. I'm getting this more as like this person may just have that, like, you know, like everyone has that friend who, like, maybe you went to IKEA and there were like a few people in line and you had to wait to get in, but like when they tell the story, they're like, oh my god, like there were like a million people like waiting outside. Like we stood out there forever. Like I could have pitched a tent and like taken a full nap, and like, you know, they just like exaggerate like that. Like I feel like this person may just have like a grandiose like imagination, and they probably have like a very good writing abilities, so that this person could be the Gemini in the connection, or the Leo, because Leo does have like a, you know, it's like a grandiose, like very like larger than life, and it's like they kind of make everything larger than life. And it's like, you know, it's for entertainment purposes only, like that sort of thing. But I think it's honestly like kind of an endearing quality. It's almost like a childlike quality that comes through in this person. So, I mean, yes, if someone's like, you know, they went to the store and it took them like longer than they expected, and they came home with like this whole like story about how like there was a crying baby in the parking lot, and I don't even know why I'm going on this tangent. There's like a crying baby in the parking lot and I couldn't like put my cart back, and it's like, that's why I'm so late. It's like, but really they were probably like lollygagging in like the frozen snack department, and You guys get what I'm saying? It's like, so maybe they like will like, it's like excuses. Maybe that's kind of what it is. Like, this person might just have the best excuses, like the dog ate my homework sort of thing. So anyway, to their physical attributes, like I said, this person's going to have a huge personality, probably like big glowing cheeks, a beautiful smile. That's what I'm seeing. This person is very vivacious, so they have a very strong vitality, and they are also very sensual at the same time. I'm getting strong Scorpio here as well, but we have Taurus, Gemini, we have, and the sun can be Gemini or Leo, so we also have Leo here, and then with Queen of Wands, so Aries, Leo, Sag. We have Libra over there, but I'm heavily picking up fire as well as like an undercurrent of like Scorpio, or I guess it could also be Taurus that I'm picking up here, and then we have Aquarius, but there is something very like dreamy, so it could even be like Pisces. Like, I mean, we're all over the board here at this point, but the twin flame connection is it's like very ruled by Neptune, which is all about the 5D, which actually rules music. That's why a lot of twin flames are spoken to through music. So you may even get songs, like you guys may have a song together, like that sort of thing. But yeah, twins generally speak to each other through music. So just in case you didn't know, but I'm sure if you're on the journey, you know. But yeah, this person, could it be of like a darker complexion? I'm seeing, we also have Sag here, but I think one thing that you're really going to pick up, or is you might not love about this person's personality, is their indecision. I think this person has a tendency to maybe listen to other people. Like, I'm just seeing these crows are like talking to this, like in this girl's ear, and she like can't make a decision because she's like influenced by other people, which is actually a really common Libra trait. Or maybe this person just feels pulled in multiple directions, and that can be somewhat of a challenge throughout your guys' connection. But either way, there's so much passion and true love here, and sensuality, and like just pure high vibe love, that I believe that you guys are gonna work through that no problem. Just gotta like remind them, like, have your own opinion. Like, what does your gut say? That's kind of, I can hear you probably telling this person, like, what does your gut say? Like, you don't have to listen to everybody's opinion, like, especially if this person has like a strong female in their life, like a sister or their mother, or the son can be the father even, or these can even be like internal dialogues, like, what would my mom have done, or what would my dad have done? But it's just like reminding this person that, like, we're in the age of Aquarius, like, you can make your own decisions, like, that's the whole point. But anyway, the general themes, like astrologically, that are affecting this connection is Taurus and Aquarius, which are both fixed signs, and they're actually squared. So, I mean, there is a fair amount of tension, which is normal for twin flame connections. Like, there is purging usually involved, and, triggering, all that information. If you guys want more information on that, I have a bunch of TikToks about it. But hold on. This like headphone will not stay in my ear, so I wonder if you guys can like hear me like messing with it. But I think that you guys just might have disagreements about like spiritual perspectives or like tradition. One of you might be more traditional than the other, and that's kind of something you guys are here to work out, is kind of like create your own traditions to bring into union and balance to really manifest this beautiful connection. But I feel like in the beginning, at least, you guys may find yourselves like literally butting heads about like money, or things that have to do more of like Korean things. So like, where are we gonna live, like how much money should we have like set aside for like buying a house, like that sort of thing, like very pragmatic things. And one of you could be like more spiritual, who's like, I don't really care about that, like, this is common among twins, because Taurus is a very, like, I mean, it's Venus, so that is like a feminine energy, but like Taurus males are very driven by money and success. And this person does have a lot of energy, like I said, and so I think this person could be very career focused and oriented. But sometimes we especially in these connections, can find ourselves with a partner who like is hyper masculine in the beginning, and then like the other one's like hyper feminine. So it's like, yeah, but like I want kids, or like you guys just are gonna have a lot of like just practical like life stuff to kind of like figure out. But this is the divinely guided connection, so no need to fear. Because, you know, like I said here, like there's always going to be like enough attraction to sustain this relationship. Like, I mean, passion can kind of, you know, go from like love and hate are two sides of the same coin, but at the end of the day, like no matter what happens, like there's still so much love at the core of this relationship. And just kind of like there's like a rune, and it's like the torch. I don't remember what it is, but it's like the torch that like never goes out. Like even if you guys are separated, you still leave a light on for this person, like that sort of thing. I am kind of curious, like if there is a past here. I'm not like super getting anything, but like there might be. Someone might have a substance abuse issue here that you guys could have to deal with. And that can kind of be with the magic here, like this issue. First off, I see timing could have been an issue. Like you guys met at the wrong time, like right person, wrong time. So you guys may have had a separation because of this. But like I do think that whoever this person is may have, because there's a mouse here, and the mice in Lenormand is all about a drain. And I just feel like these crows are like toxic people, and this could be even like just toxic energy. This could be like a toxic lifestyle even that might affect this connection at some point. So anything we need to know about this connection? Pick up where we left off. So yeah, there might really have been a separation here. You're irreplaceable. So this definitely could be someone coming back from the past with this Knight of Cups kind of approaching this King of Wands. So yeah, for some of you, this is that you are male watching this, and this is a female, and this person is going to come back because I realize that you're irreplaceable. Either way, I mean, that could be the story. Yeah, I'm so sorry I put you in a third-party situation. That's what I mean. It's like it's the love that never dies, which is very common between twins. So yeah, soul connection and karmic relationship. So there could have been, you know, third-party situation that involved a karmic here. That was a soulmate, but it was a karmic soulmate, but things had to be worked out on the physical realm, maybe readdressed. And then we have hermit mode and victim mentality. And then we have dismissive, avoidant, attachment, depression. So someone might struggle with depression. And then I'm insecure about what people think if I pursue you. So like I said, there could be just like a difference in values and traditions here. And that is meant to, like, that's the whole purpose of the connection, right? Is to transcend those differences and to really find your guys' equilibrium and, you know, find out what works for you, what your soul, like souls together, need. And it's not about all these other people. And that's kind of, this is like an Alice in Wonderland reference, so it's kind of like there's something just so magical about this connection. It's like undeniable, and so you can run from it but you can't hide, which is a very twin flamey soulmate connection sort of thing. But this is like Cinderella, so there could be like a glow up that occurs here, like whenever the separation happens. One of you, like, you know, could have put the other, like, I see that one of you guys could have been at like a higher vibration and you guys split for that reason, and this person had to deal with their substance abuse issue and like this karmic relationship, but while the other one like kind of worked on solidifying their, I mean, it could be career or, you know, Saturn oriented things, kind of just like getting themselves together, really identifying who they are, while this other person was kind of like trying to meet the other one. And that's kind of why like divine timing is at work in this connection, which like you always hear, and I'm sorry, but there was a need for hermit mode here, because I do think that like this person who's heavily influenced by other people and external forces does have a victim mentality, even though they, like, so this person might have a hard time taking responsibility for the situations that they're in, or more like the situations that they probably put themselves in, because they allow these mice into their lives. But at the end of the night, they want to give you the glass slipper. Yeah. Anything else, Spirit, that's important? Brotherhood, so this person could have a brother. Yeah, there's definitely a fear of intimacy here, and a definite need for both of you guys to take a break in this connection to figure out who you are truly, and if you even want this connection, or if, I mean, we know that, I mean, clearly you do because you're here, but there is kind of this, you know, real need for clarity, because this is such a passionate connection. I think both you guys probably at times question, like, is this even possible? Like, because in the physical realm, things seem so difficult, but like my heart says yes, you know. And the attraction is there. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys, group number 2. I hope this resonates, and if it did, let me know in the comment section down below. I'd love to read all of them. And if you guys want to book a personal with me, let me know. All my information is down in the description box. You can check out my website, which is prettyyoungtarot.com, or shoot me an email, which is prettyyoungtarot@gmail.com. But I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next Pickacard reading. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose this very strange, I don't know, fake earring that I found in my great grandmother's old jewelry box, this is your reading. This is just such a weird piece of jewelry I would never wear. Anyway, so this is all about, like, you know, who your next long-term partner is going to be. And right off the bat, I am saying this is the return of an old or ex-partner. Old flame. Somebody that I don't think that you had a very good experience with in the past. This is like almost like a karmic purge, I feel like. Definitely there is a lot of karma in the situation, and there could have been a long-standing connection already present. Like you could have children with this person already, or like they're somehow connected to like your family. Or like childhood in some way, because we do have the 6 of Cups as well as the 10 of Pentacles, which always refer to like children. And then we also have child, which is like nature, as this person's like light attribute. So up here we have a light attribute, a shadow attribute. 2, like you guys are the only group that got 2 obstacles, because I do feel like this is a very like faded like soul connection, something that you guys agreed to work on when you incarnated. And then this is like more like physical attributes about this person and about them in general, like what they want, kind of like their intentions. 2 astrological aspects that are like influencing this connection. And then here is like the basis of the relationship. And this is where I'm really seeing that this person has probably really fucked you over in the past. Like, we have the 10 of Swords here, which it really doesn't get much worse than that. But still, like, it feels like unfinished business. Like this person literally could have been abusive in the past. And I think maybe even like you had written off this connection as being just like an earth-based connection, and like not something that's like soul-based. And I'm definitely not telling you to like, you know, get back with an abusive partner or something like that. Like obviously this is about like using your own intuition, like seeing the signs, asking, like, you know, tuning into what is good for you, what you truly want, right? Because this person is going to try to come in regardless of whether or not you want them to, and they are going to be fairly persistent. It looks like their offer is going to look very good as well. Like I really feel like this person could come in and be like, you are the one, like, I'm so sorry, I fucked everything up, let's have a family, if you guys don't already have one. But for some of you, this really could be like a baby daddy, baby mama sort of situation, because we do have Leo here as well, like with the sun, and that's about children as well. So yeah, I do see this person had bad intentions for you guys in the past. Like maybe you guys were just too young. Either way, this person has so many regrets. Like I really feel like this person did a number on you, because that underneath that one was my get wrecked card. So like I do think this person really hurt you, but it's coming back around to re-trigger these wounds. Like this is like, you know, skeletons that are in the closet. Like these need to be addressed in order for you guys, because I feel like you guys are both not on a good vibration. Like I feel like this person was very empty and hollow and had a lot of like, I heard abandonment issues, and you might have struggled more from like self-worth issues and like jealousy and having like possessiveness, like that sort of thing. Like there is a scorpionic element here. And then we have the white snake, which is understanding. So we're moving out of this toxic energy into this more vibrant, higher vibe understanding of the situation. It's like the snake shed its skin from like literally, like if it fell into like the mud or like a swamp and turned into this like beautiful like snake, like pure snake. It's like getting to the bottom of everything, like really figuring out what went wrong, why things went wrong, like where you guys both contributed to you know, things failing in the past. I mean, you could have been, like, you guys could have been abusive towards each other. Like, I'm getting the sense you guys were both immature and just not ready for this connection, which can happen when we, like, do meet someone too young, or, you know, you have a soulmate connection with someone because there's, like, that childlike quality, but there's also kind of, you know, immaturity is childlike, right? So, well, it's childish. So you guys could have been acting childish in the past, but instead now you guys are rekindling on the premise of being childlike and not childish. I will say that, so for their light attribute, we have the child, which is, this is the nature. So it's friendship with animals, communication with nature spirits. So I think this person is very, they may even have a plant-based diet, or they're very like in tune. They love animals, they love nature, they probably love hiking, doing all that sort of thing. Trader Joe's, like, you know, very granola. Which I think both of you guys probably share this same feeling. There is like a fair amount of green and like just earthy energy, and I think that could also be why you like wrote this person off in the past, potentially, like besides all of the bad stuff. But you like, so this person could be an earth sign first and foremost, but also just I feel you guys are very compatible in terms of like your lifestyle, or like what you expect, you know, to be eating and doing on the weekends. Because I'm not seeing any like there could have been substance abuse in the past, but I'm not really picking that up now. Like I feel like you guys have kind of just stepped into your power. Like both of you guys have really done a lot of work and figuring out like what you want in a relationship and what you deserve, and are finally getting to a point where maybe you guys can finally talk this out and understand what went wrong in the past, and work together with the Three of Pentacles to you know, establish what you guys need so that you guys can level up in this connection, and this connection can level up too. So yeah, I mean, is it like, anyway, back to what I was doing with the Knight and the shadow attribute is allegiance to a destructive ruler or principle, romantic delusion. So this person may have the tendency to kind of like break their promises, or like this person really needs to get real about what they can do and not sugarcoat it, not lie about it. Like that might have been what this person, like I do think this person in the past wanted to give you the world, but they had so much pain and wounding, and like they were just too broken to, like they didn't love themselves, so how could they love you, sort of thing. But it's like they do recognize that they did like plant roots here, like they planted seeds, and they want to see the fruit now. Because there is such like a childlike love and pure innocence and attraction. It's like the best of all worlds, right? And this person is a King of Swords, so this person could really struggle with that. Like they could struggle with connecting with people on that level. Like, and I feel like if I had a card that said like I look for you in all the people that I meet, like it would come up, because I feel like you are the only person who really like felt like an equal, or someone who was like a team player to this person. Because I kind of feel like in their childhood they were belittled, and then now they might assume more of like a very detached role in their life. This could be like Virgo energy too. We have Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Cancer, Earth signs too. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But yeah, I mean, I feel like you guys both took a huge loss when this connection ended previously. And you guys have done a lot of reflecting, and you guys are really ready to come back into union and try again with this Ace of Wands and Ace of Pentacles. And I feel like this is like an offer that, you know, it's practical, but it's also passionate. And this person might come in super unexpectedly with the Knight of Wands, because the Knights tend to like rush in and they don't really have like a plan for afterwards. And I think that's a huge part of like your job here is really figuring out, like, understanding where this person's coming from. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, not to be like, show me your itinerary of like the next like 5 years, but I mean, honestly, like with the Ten of Swords moment, I wouldn't even like blame you if you did, because like this person could be like, you know, they'll talk the talk but they don't walk the walk sort of thing. And although they may have like the best of intentions now, like you need to see it ground, right? So yeah, so I mean, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Group number 2. Hopefully that was insightful and helpful for you guys to understand who this person is. Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing else I'm picking up. This one was pretty like cut and dry. And yeah, if this resonates, let me know down below in the comment section. The letter J just came into my head. And why? Okay, I don't know. Anyway, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next pick a card. Bye. Alright, hello, group number 4, if you chose this ring. And this is your reading about your next long-term partner. And this is like an interesting one. You might have been attracted to pile number, which one was this? 1 as well, because they had somewhat of a similar blockage in the connection. So just so you know, I'm going to explain how this reading works. So this is the light attribute of your person, the shadow attribute of your person, information about this person, like physical characteristics. I think this person probably has a very distinct nose. You'll know, or you like something about their nose. It could have a nose piercing or something like that. But also this person could be very musically inclined. Okay, Spirit, I'm trying to like explain what I'm doing. Okay. And then we have 2 astrological influences here. First and foremost, like, okay, I'm not done yet. I'm sorry. And then this is like your connection at large, kind of like things that you guys are going to be dealing with, maybe, you know, the goods and bads of the relationship, but or like ins and outs, you know. And then this is like the main blockage here. And I am getting something maybe like that somebody could have ancestral karma that has to do with poverty, or somebody could have come from humble beginnings. Somebody definitely comes from more of like a survival mentality, but anyway, we'll get into that later. Either way, this connection is going to bring you guys a lot of financial success, as well as stability and public recognition. This is a blessing in your career sector. So you might have even met this person through your career, or you guys could share a career, or you guys could build a career together. Like, you're not going to build a career, that doesn't make sense. Build a company, corporation. Maybe don't have the Hierophant here, but you guys could work together in some capacity. Either way, this connection is good for your reputation. So anyway, let's start up here and look at your person's light attribute, which is healer, which is beautiful. This person could be water sign also. We do have water with a grand trine. But that's not true. A grand trine can be anything. But I was thinking grand water trine, so I mean, this person could have a lot of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Anyway, so with the healer, That also could be Virgo with healing. With light attribute, it says passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit, ability to help transform pain into healing. And I'm really getting a drug counselor for some reason, or like rehabilitation, something like that. Like you guys might work together to help others with addiction, or like we don't have the devil here, but it could be some form of healing. So it could be Reiki, energy work, it could even be like chiropractor, like it can be a whole bunch of things, but either way, healing is involved. This person's shadow attribute though is being a martyr, which can happen with people with healer energy, because they do have a tendency, like before they learn to really harness their energy, they don't really know how to set good boundaries, which usually is a product of their childhood, and having like being the parentified child and their parents having no boundaries or not allowing them to have boundaries. So anyway, but yeah, it says addiction to self-pity. So this person may have kind of like a lot of stories about how, you know, they've been screwed over, and maybe even like situations that they've kind of caused themselves. Like this person definitely has a lot of anxiety. This person might have a lot of excuses for things as well, because they just have so much going on in their mind, and they really do have the purest of intentions. They want to help, but sometimes they get in their own way. And yeah, I can see that this is most likely from childhood, because we do have like a little boy here. So it's almost kind of like, I mean, Hansel and Gretel, like it's kind of like trusting the wrong people. So that can be like what this person struggles with a lot, is like they put themselves in situations with people who aren't trustworthy, but they want to see the best in everybody because they're a healer and they want to heal those people, and then they're disappointed, you know. And so this person really needs to work on boundaries, which, like, I think they're trying with the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is about boundaries, but I think this person kind of vacillates between like being overprotective and then like too vulnerable. And it's like this connection is going to help them finally learn what like equal give and take is about. So that's what the Six of Pentacles is about, and like who to trust and where to put this hard work in. Yeah, and it's interesting because we go from the Nine of Pentacles to the Eight of Pentacles, which is like, you know, that's one pentacle different. So I see you guys really coming together, kind of taking this like competitive energy that maybe even manifests within the connection itself, and putting it towards something, like something that you guys are both passionate about and working towards. It's like you guys want to redirect this passion, because in the beginning it might be kind of like it could be like a tit for tat energy, like with money, or kind of like just energy, because I think that, I mean, most relationships are mirrors, and this person has a tendency to kind of like overgive, and so they might be like skeptical, kind of like, you know, don't share well with others. That's such like a Taurus thing. This person could have like some Taurus energy, but what's important is like through this connection you guys are going to find stability. I think this person, you know, right before they meet you, this person is definitely a free spirit, and they do want stability. And I think that, you know, they've been patient, and I think both of you guys have been patient, kind of like waiting for this to come in. But it is interesting to note that your guys' main struggle here is survival. So I do think that a fair amount of your guys' time in this connection is going to be focusing on like external things and less on like the relationship itself between you two. Like you guys might be that couple who like always takes in others, and like could be like life path number 9s who, you know, you just want to like be the humanitarian and like save everyone. But Spirit is really reminding you that, like, you know, your inner child needs to be fed too, and like don't forget to love each other while you like love the world. Otherwise, if you guys don't give back to yourselves, then you guys won't be as helpful, you know, to the general population. But I do see like humanitarianism is a huge, like honestly, you guys could be like working in like, I just heard homeschool for some reason. I don't even know, maybe childcare, but what I was thinking is like homeless shelters, and you know, those environments that kind of have a lot of competition, like, but it's competition over goods and like just things that you need to live is what I'm getting, like just even having some sort of like individuality. And I think that both of you guys have struggled at some point in your life to really like find that for yourselves, like find your inner stability, and so you're helping other people find that for themselves. It could even be like working in finances and helping people like establish roots and like get themselves started, you know, fixing their credit. This is what I mean. It's like there is like this very like ancestral karma that's being healed through this relationship that has to do with not like allowing yourself to suffer, like, you know, taking control back, which the Four of Wands is like Venus and Aries is all about like Emperor energy. It's like really finding stability, happiness and stability, counting your blessings, and like learning how to be like thankful for even like the smallest things. Because I mean, most of the time people who do come from humble beginnings, like, I don't know if you've seen that video of like the little girl who like gets a banana for Christmas and she's like, oh my god, it's a banana. Like, that's kind of the energy that you guys are tapping into in this connection. It's like appreciating the little things in life, like a good glass of wine, and you know, maybe even somebody has like an affinity for like birds, like hummingbirds, or, you know, like those people who like have binoculars outside, like just appreciating every little thing that the world has to offer, and like how there's even like beauty in the breakdown, there's beauty in anxiety even. It's like at least we are here and we get the opportunity to stress out about things that we can't even control. Like, you know what I mean? I think that you guys help each other get perspective too. Like, there's a lot of just watering each other, like helping each other grow, like, and allowing each other to feel safe planting roots, which I feel like you guys both struggle with. Also with this survival card, it's like maybe you have like Uranus in the 4th house, or like you've moved around a lot, and so you're like afraid to put down roots, but it's like this person really wants to put down roots with you. Like, they want to help you cultivate your passions and your individuality, as well as just like to truly be a partner. Like, it's not about control, it's not about you know, what you can do for them. It's like, what can you do for each other? What can you guys do together that's going to help other people? It's very altruistic. I really like this vibe. It's really nice and it's really chill. Like, I think if you guys do have like some sort of like combative energy, I mean, it could really be about money, like maybe how you guys spend your money, or like what's fair and equal, maybe like how much even to like tithe, or like, but that's like, I mean, for some of you guys, you could even like hit hard times in this relationship. Like, maybe you guys are gonna find yourself in a predicament where, like, maybe when you guys like lose your job, I do see you guys being very resourceful and like being able to come together, like, to supplement that income, and, you know, flip the script and make it like turn a bad situation into a good one, like that sort of thing. I'm sensing something about the mother, like the maternal line here. Could be a grandmother. There's something, I think, connected to the masculine's mother's side that I'm picking up. Let me see. Like, this could be part of that ancestral. Okay, well, I mean, I know you're my divine feminine, so this could be a twin flame connection, especially with that 4 of Wands. So jealousy, intentional deceptive behavior, ancestral karma, what did I say? And then only girl in the world. Okay, so this is a message for someone out there. It's not going to be for everybody. This person, like the masculine's mother, could be very jealous of the connection that is happening here between the two of you. Like, this mother could be just very possessive and kind of like assert herself in this relationship in a bad way, because she wants to feel like, you know, she's the only woman in her son's life that matters. Kind of wonder why. I mean, she's saying it's because she loves him. I mean, she's not awakened spiritually, so she might just grasp at straws, kind of like seeing people as possessions, like that sort of thing. But I definitely see there's something about her that she does try to like affect the way your person thinks. And maybe this happened in the past, like this person maybe didn't see your value because they were taking advice from this person. But I see that this person is like leveling up out of that energy. And maybe this is like, okay, so lifestyle difference. So maybe one of you came from humble beginnings and the other one came from like money, you know? And maybe this mother figure is like, oh, you shouldn't be with that person because, you know, they don't have this, this, and this, but it's like your person at the end of the day, like they're going to realize they don't care about that. Like it's never been about the money. It's never been about, you know, fitting into a mold. Like, love is love at the end of the day. And so this is something that they're dealing with. Like, this is part of their familial karma and that they have to address and release through this connection. And I do see them getting out of it. So we do have the leveling up card. But at some point in the connection, you may feel like their mother doesn't, or like their family doesn't approve of you. Maybe like if you like don't have a degree, or like, you know, you didn't like there just could be like a huge disparity or like difference in the way that you guys were raised. Like one could be like the Rockefellers and one could be like you could have actually literally been homeless. But this isn't something to like really worry about, but I do see like that lifestyle difference. Just don't let yourself get like beat down by these other people, because there is success here. And also this female that is like affecting this masculine could have some sort of like demonic attachment as well, and they need to chill the fuck out. So, or maybe they even think that you have bad intentions or like are deceptive. Like maybe you're like really pretty and like this mom is like, I don't trust her. Like, and it could be because the feminine who is jealous is like a succubus or an incubus. So this person wants this person's energy for themselves. Anyway, that's not going to resonate for all of you, but you would know if that's your message. Anyway, that's what I'm saying for you guys, group number 4. I hope this helps you understand kind of like who this person is. Just know that there's a lot of blessings coming through this relationship, and there's going to be a lot of success, like materially as well as spiritually, and I do see you feeling fulfilled. Like just don't let the bastards get you down. That's what I heard. All right, guys, I love you so much. I'll see you guys in my next pick a card. Bye. Hello, group number 5, my final pile. I'm super excited to read for you guys, and if you chose this weird dangly earring, then this is your reading about who your next long-term partner is going to be. This is a very interesting energy. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or an Aquarius that's coming through strong, or an Aries, Libra. We also have a female fire sign. We also have water signs. I mean, we're kind of all over the board here. But you're definitely going to know who this person is, because I think this person has been a pretty solid fixture in your life. I think that you guys have been through some things already. This could be just like a friend, someone who you've had in your life, maybe even since like childhood. I think you guys have seen each other through some pretty gnarly stuff. Possibly even like addictions or several heartbreaks. Seeing you guys like go through even like glow up periods too. But I think that you guys are at kind of a point where you want to help lighten the load of each other's burdens, and kind of move this into a more romantic connection, because there is such a solid foundation already. But there looks like there's a fair amount of challenges as well. But, you know, let's talk about the good first. So, for your person's light attribute, we have entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything into gold, delight in sharing life's riches. So this person's going to be very generous with you. We can see that with the 6 of Pentacles, as well as the Emperor. The Emperor is, in general, somebody who wants to take care of someone. And we also have the Emperor and the Empress here, so this could be a you know, a divine connection, twin flame even, because we do have the 11th house here. And although it says friends, like, I don't know, it's just like 11 is, you know, speaking to me. Plus we have the infinity symbol here with the 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, and you guys do feel very like soul bound. So anyway, this person, like I said, very generous, probably could even be like literally an entrepreneur, has a lot of responsibilities or at least burdens, could be familial. This person could have children as well. You might even have children with this person. So for some of you guys who already are in this connection, you're just interested to know about this connection. But this person's shadow attribute is child wounded. So this person did not have a good childhood. I'm particularly seeing something about sisters could have been an issue. But the shadow attribute is blames all dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds, resists moving on through forgiveness. So this person might, you know how to hold a grudge. Specifically against females, like this person may have had a really difficult relationship with their own mother here with Empress, and so they may have a hard time you know, accepting love, and maybe that's why this relationship kind of stagnated in the friend zone for so long, because I think this person, like one of like the fire that's lit under their ass, I think is kind of like fueled by their I almost, like, I don't want to use the word hatred, but fueled by their grudges against their past. And so I do think this person has a very detached nature, because they are really afraid of being used. I think this person has been used quite a bit. Maybe they had just had like really rough early experiences in love, and this person was only shown what conditional love is. So their parental figure probably, you know, praised them when they did something good, but, you know, was absent or really hard on them when they didn't meet their expectations. Like, I think this person has very, like, a really strong, like, inner critic because of their upbringing, and they may have a tendency to bring that into connections subconsciously. And I feel like for some of you guys just aren't having it. Like, maybe even like at some point, like there is an energy of like having a decision to make about this connection, like maybe even whether or not like you want this person in your life, or maybe they question that, because I do think this person has a fair amount, I mean obviously they're wounded, so they have a tendency to act out of lower vibrational energies, and there is a heartbreak here, and this is about your person. But so this could be that relationship that really hurt them, but this also could be kind of something that's happened, like transpired between you two, and this is based off of this could even be sexual abuse, because I don't hate on me, but one of my cards is it's brown chicken brown cow, which is like brown chicken like, you know, like that sort of thing, but it's a heartbreak. So it's like this person could have been cheated on, or like there could literally be like childhood sexual abuse that you may or may not know about, that really affects this person and kind of their ability to connect with that more like passive side of or connecting with their sexuality, period, and their heart as well. Like this person literally could have like be used, like physically was used and abused, and this was also clarified by throw the whole man away. And so maybe they felt like this person, like if this is a masculine, they felt discarded, they felt unworthy, they felt rejected, but in the case of this is a female, like this could also just be someone who has like a fear of trusting men, and maybe that's why things always end up in the friend zones, because there's like trust issues, you know, you don't want to be victimized again, and there is like, especially wounded people have a tendency to put themselves in compromising situations to where they could be victimized, and so it is very understandable. And especially with this like conditional love is like what do you want from me, like that's almost like how this person views connections. But I think that, you know, they do feel this soul bond with you, which we'll get into, because all of these connections that really hurt this person were very earth-based, and it's just the fear of trusting again, letting love in again, learning to just be receptive, because this person is stuck in the past here. But more about this person is they are very driven. They're very hardworking. They could be a creative as well with that Empress card, or there could be literal children involved. There could be pregnancy. This person, like, first, like, there might be somebody out there who, like, this could have been their mom, or this could be you, or this could have been them, like, could have actually gotten pregnant through some form of sexual abuse, like, you know, like a rape or something. Obviously, like, you would know if that applies to you. But yeah, that could just be like one of these scars that this person has. But I do see that this person, like, they are very generous. Like, they want to give. I just think that they have a hard time giving their heart, you know, like but they're very good at giving their resources and their services and, like, their time. And so I do think that this person, maybe you guys went through a period of, like, where they needed to shit or get off the pot. It's kind of like you were getting mixed signals, like they were, like, juggling maybe, like, multiple people, because we do have Libra and Aries here, so there could be, like, literally, like, two different, like, females, or and then we also have Capricorn and Aries. So wow, that's all, like, cardinal energy. Only one that's missing is Cancer. So, and that's, like, the mother, the sign of the mother. That's interesting. Definitely mommy issues here for sure, but it's kind of like this person had to, like, choose a path, and I think that this left you guys stuck for a while. And I think this is really confusing because with this is the challenge of the relationship, which is the Light Princess, and it says ungrounded. And I think this stems from this Two of Cups, because it's like in the 5D and spiritually, you guys feel very connected and, like, in tune with one another. Like this is something real, you know, like, and I think you guys have sensed this for a long time. And you were kind of just, like, waiting for this person to, like, see it, you know? And I think that this person struggles with a lot of, like, as I said, like, self-criticism. And it says, like, there are things I still haven't told you. It's like, I feel like this person doesn't accept themselves, like, to some degree, or, like, maybe they do, but they're afraid, like, you won't accept them if you knew everything. This is very, like, Beauty and the Beast. But this person does want to be committed and faithful. They want to be the Emperor or the Empress. They want to be, like, your right-hand man, or woman. Take it as it resonates, you know? But the struggle here is, like, grounding that 5D energy. Grounding, and, like, the fundamental need here is, like, trust. And, like, this person has healing to do, you know? And more than likely, you guys both have healing to do. I'm seeing this card peek through over here. I'm so attracted to you. So that's definitely also what that Devil card is. There's a very strong, like, sexual attraction. I think that's also kind of what has been confusing. It's like, you literally could have been like, so you're attracted to me, and you like me as a person. A plus B equals friend zone? Like, that doesn't make sense, you know? But it's like, you're one of the best things in this person's life, and they don't want to fuck it up, basically. Or they don't want you to see, like, the side of them that they think is so, like, reject worthy, you know? Rejectable? I don't think that's a word. But you are this person's Nine of Cups. Like, this person, like, wants this soulmate connection, this romantic connection. It's almost like if you're the Queen of Wands, you're looking at, like, you and I both know that we want this, and the Emperor is, like, staring right through it. Like, it's like, are we gonna address the elephant in the room, or no? And it's just because this person definitely, like, struggles with, you know, self-deprecating thoughts and fear and doubt, and it's just because there's been so much suffering. But I do think that this person, like, really needs to, you know, harness that. Like, this Aquarius energy, I mean, 11th house is Aquarian energy, which is like the star. It's like this person needs healing and they need to take charge of their healing. And I think that you're kind of the light to that, you know, pushing this person in the right direction. Because it's like there's, like, it's honestly like wasted potential, you know, like this person could be so amazing. And it's like, this honestly could be the type of person who's like, I don't have time to like go get a therapist, like I'm an entrepreneur, like I have a business, like I have things to do, like blah blah blah. It's like they don't make themselves a priority. But I think that you do, and it's like you're not going to commit to this situation unless this person comes correct and like starts healing. But this person just sees healing as like this giant hill in the background, and it's just like, oh, like there's so much there, like especially when it comes to like sexual trauma and stuff like that. Like it can, like people oftentimes, like especially people who have declined, rejected, or postponed healing for so long, they can be afraid of losing themselves when they start to face those really dark shadows, and you know what that would mean for the connections of, like, especially if their abuser is still in their life in some way, if it's like a familial thing. But this is something this person really needs to do, and I feel like you're the driving force in facilitating this. And this person does trust you and they are attracted to you. It's just like, I feel like they don't trust themselves. Like they don't trust themselves to make a good decision or to treat this connection well. It's like, or maybe they like, because they see you in such a high light, it's like you almost like deserve more, you know, like I can give you, you know, this and this, like all these things, but it's like when it comes to like my emotions, I'm a little bit stuck and reserved. But if anybody were to be that person that I open up to, it's you, because we were friends first, like that sort of thing. Interesting message, guys. So yeah, this person could have been a player in the past and you make them nervous. They like literally don't know what to do with you because they're so attracted to you. Like all the other people that they mess with, like they don't care about those people, and then when it comes to you, they're just like like shaking in my boots. Yeah, this person definitely like struggles with some form of like anxiety. This could even literally be like PTSD at this point. I mean, especially if this person has pretty deep trauma. But anyway, yeah, the main obstacle is really taking this 5D love, unconditional love, and like all that energy and bringing it down into the physical and grounding it into something, and moving it from friends to lovers, you know. I kind of want to pull like, what is the reader's like best approach in facilitating the patience? And strength. And taking care of yourself, really. Because we do the 10 of Wands here again, so it's like, you know, don't overexert yourself in this connection. Like take breaks when you need to take breaks, like, because you're setting an example for this person. Like you're showing this person what it is like to really love yourself, to really, you know, we all have inner anger and turmoil and like trauma to some degree, and it's like you're the light and like the guide for this person. And even though it's frustrating at times, like you're healing them, even if it's just as friends. But yeah, I mean, there is still like sexual chemistry here for sure. Anyway, so that's what I'm saying for you guys, group number 5. Hopefully this was helpful. If you guys are interested in booking a reading with me, you guys can hit me up on my website, which is prettyyoungtarot.com, or through email, which is prettyyoungtarot@gmail.com. And I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next pick a card. Bye!